Hey everybody, so this is going to be a very different type of video. This is going to be a manifestation video. We are not doing any tarot, it's not pick a card, it's a manifestation video. How can you manifest new things into your life? So today I need you to go ahead and get a pen and paper and let's get started, because we're gonna go into depth and I might forget a thing or two, and I might be like 15 minutes in the video and reminding you of something that you should have done right when we started. So just bear with me, because I didn't write anything down. I wanted to do this for myself today, and I said, well, why not show this to everyone else, so that you could apply this to your life in whatever way you want. So you'll see that I have two glasses here, and it's just a wine glass, nothing fancy. And you could even find these like at the dollar store if you don't even have glass or anything like that. But I just like to have clear glass so that I can kind of see the water. I don't know, I just feel like it's more pure. I can see within. This is going to hold the past, your old, the negative, and this is going to hold the new, the positive things that you want in your life. Now underneath you'll see that I do have a little postcard in there, like underneath. All I did was write down what I wanted and I folded it. I just put the old because just to put that as an example. I'm not going to open it because I do have what I want changed in my life in there. So this can be a manifestation of anything that you want. So for me right now, it's more of a spiritual thing that I'm trying to manifest into my life. And but for you, it could be finances, or it could be a new relationship or a new job or something, right? So if you're trying to manifest finances, let's just say, you're going to write down, I will no longer be in despair about my finances. I will no longer live paycheck by paycheck. I will no longer struggle paying my bills on time. I will no longer feel like I can't take care of myself and my family. You're gonna put whatever you feel in there. Now let me just show you. It's gonna be like a little card like this, and you can just write down everything, number it if you want, and that's just to kind of guide you. But let everything be about finances. You want to do one subject at a time. You don't want to just do like everything, because you want to focus generally just on one thing, okay? So that all your energy is right there on this one thing. Give it some time, and then you can go ahead and do a new one, a new cup and water for something else that you want to manifest. But you want to focus on one thing only, because you want all your energy to be applied to this one thing, okay? You're going to use just, water from a bottle. You can use tap water, whatever you want, doesn't really matter. But this glass is going to hold all of your negative energy or the things that you want to change. Now, since mine is something more spiritual, I wanted to release certain things from my life, okay? So that's what I wrote down. Whatever I'm trying to release. I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to give you an example. I'm not going to share my examples, but if you're trying to release something spiritual, you can say, I'm releasing jealousy. I'm releasing hate. I don't know. Like, I'm just giving examples. But like I said, it's going to be all about that one thing. Now, if you're going to manifest a relationship, this is what I did when I didn't have anybody and I didn't have a relationship and I was just kind of single doing my own thing. I decided one day, okay, it's time for me to open that door to love and give somebody love and receive love as well. I literally wrote down everything that I wanted in somebody. Now, I'm not saying that this was the perfect person, but I did write down everything, like the little tiny things. Like, I didn't write stupid stuff like, I want him to have blue colored eyes. I want him to be 6 feet tall. I mean, you can do that if you want, but if this person has everything that you want and they're not 6 feet tall, you're not gonna like delete them out of your life. You're not gonna like, no, that's not for me. They didn't have that 6 foot on there. No, you're not gonna do that. You're obviously gonna take up the person because they meet everything else, right? They meet the good qualities. So you want to be realistic about what you're writing down. And I did that, and I manifested, and I kept praying about it, reading it every day, and I kept believing. And so you want to write down what you don't want, the past, what you don't want anymore. And let's just Now I'm going to stick to one subject. So I'm going to stick to finances. So what I do is I hold it because I want this water to carry all of my energy. I want this cup to have all of my energy, everything that I'm feeling, all my despair, everything I want to release, everything I want to let go. So if we're focusing on finances, I'm going to just pray. I can pray out loud, or you can pray to yourself, however you pray, and to whoever you pray. And you're just going to say, I am no longer in financial debt. I am no longer living paycheck by paycheck. I am no longer feeling the stress of not having finances. I am no longer feeling the burden of taking care of myself and my children. I am no longer in this burden of just feeling sad and lonely that I can't make ends meet. Like you are manifesting that it's done. It's done. It's like you are accepting that is not who you are anymore. You are not in financial debt, and you need to declare it, and you need to believe it. And you can't say, I want to release this negative energy of finances. I want to one day get out of debt. No, I am thankful that I am no longer in debt. I am thankful that I am releasing living paycheck by paycheck, being in burden. I am thankful that I don't have to cry about that every night anymore, not paying my bills on time. That's how you're speaking. You're speaking as if it's already happening. Okay? And you have to speak like that. Even when you speak to people, don't ever say things like, oh no, I can't get that because girl, I don't got no money in the bank account. Or, no girl, I just can't afford that right now. Money's so tight. Stop saying that your money is tight, even if it isn't. Don't say it anymore. Don't say, oh, I don't got money to do that. Or no, don't say that. If you can't do it, say something else. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be busy on that day. Actually, you know what? I already have plans for that day. Even if it's that you don't have any money, you're not going to say you don't have any money anymore. Stop saying that and start believing. Once you pray and you're done praying, you're done putting your energy here, you're done. Even me, sometimes when I want to manifest something, I just start crying. Like I cry, I give it all, just give it all away, all the bad energy. Once I'm done, you want to grab your glass, and now you want to pour this in here. You're pouring the old negative energy into the positive, into what is coming to you, what you're going to have now. So now, this is just me. I'm gonna put this glass to the side. What I do, because this is old news to me. I usually, I would even do it here, but I'm not gonna do it on camera. I would just light this and let it naturally just light, catch itself on fire. And it's like I'm killing that energy. That energy doesn't exist anymore. It's old, it's done with, it's out of mind, out of sight, and I just throw the ashes away. Now, this is a new energy right here. In this card, I have the new energy of who I want to be and what I want to represent myself as. So then you pray and you say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God, because now I am, and I'm going to go back to that example. Thank you, God, because I am financially blessed. Thank you because I can afford things. I can afford things for myself, for my family. I can afford paying my bills on time. I can afford not living on paycheck by paycheck. I have a home. I have stability in my life. I can go out. I can take care of bills and also enjoy, being with friends, going out or whatever. Thank you because it has all come to me at the right time. Thank you because I am no longer in this burden and feeling like I can't survive on my own. You're going to be praying for that new, and what's written inside is exactly what you're manifesting, okay? So once you're done manifesting and praying, and give yourself some time. I even like to put some Zen kind of music, just flowy music, chill vibes, whatever floats your boat. What I do with this water is I'll put it on my nightstand right by my bed, or on the windowsill of where my dishes are at, because the sun hits perfectly where my plants are at. And so sometimes I like to leave my water there, and I like to let it just kind of be in nature and be positive, it's good water. And I have my note right underneath it. Wherever I put my glass, I'm gonna put this. looks like my bowl is dirty. My cup is dirty or something. But anyways, so I will put this wherever I put my glass, whether it's by my bed or it's at the window, on the windowsill in my kitchen. It's gonna stay like that, and it's gonna stay like that for a good week. And so it's just soaking in all the good energy, and it's dissipating, it's cleaning out all that old energy that you are no longer having. And then you can just toss that away after a week. But throughout your week, you want to constantly keep manifesting and speaking truth into your life. Because if you're speaking negative things into, like, out loud, and you're saying all these like negative things about yourself, the universe hears that, okay? And you bring that to your life. You bring that sadness and that burden into your life without realizing it. And a lot of people are, they talk so negative about themselves that they don't realize, like, why the heck am I going through all this shit? It's like, I can never be happy. Like, why can't I be good? Like, but then you're talking to your friends like, man, I have a shitty life, man, I fucking suck, I'm a loser, I'm this, I'm just saying. You're speaking negative about yourself. You're never going to feel good about yourself unless you wake up one morning and look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am happy with who I am. I am fucking blessed. I am alive. Whether I got it all or not, I'm alive. I'm a living person. I have my health. I have a roof under my head. I have somewhere to sleep at night. You have to be thankful for even the smallest things that you have. If you don't have all this yet, that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're not blessed. You are beyond blessed, but you have to take initiative to take that step forward into thinking positive and being thankful. Words of affirmation to yourself. You need to speak abundance. You need to speak love, peace, tranquility, joy, kindness into your life. If you're speaking ill about others and expect a blessing in your life, how do you think that's going to happen? Right? If you're speaking ugly about others and you're doing ugly things and to others, how do you expect God to reward you in return? Doesn't make sense, right? So you have to feed the universe, people, or whatever, if you're religious, you have to feed positivity to the world in order to get that back. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to live a perfectly beautiful, balanced life. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we all have ups and downs, okay? We all have our trials and tribulations in life. However, it's how you handle those trials and tribulations in your life, okay, that's going to help you manifest the things that you want to flourish and come into your life in the future, okay? So now, with that being said, this is going to be my little water that I'll have on the side. I'll pray over this throughout the week. And then I'll clean it out, throw it away, toss it away in the toilet if you want, and or down the sink, whatever. It doesn't really matter as long as you don't tear this little card. Sometimes even when I'm done with my water, I'll just grab my little card and I put them under my candles or under my crystals. You could even have a clear crystal and just put that on top. But yeah, this is just a very simple way to manifest something good. Also, learn to write. Even if you don't like reading and writing and all that, learn to write small stuff, just as long as you have as long as you're releasing positive things into the world about yourself. You can't be in a negative state of mind constantly because it won't work out for you, okay? And if you have different beliefs and you have a different system of doing things, that's on you. Don't come here putting negative energy into this video or in my comments. This is just what I do. Maybe you do things differently. Maybe you have different supplies than I do. I'm just showing you from what I have and what has worked for me. And I am teaching you what you can do, okay? Because it's helped me. Now, that is the video that I have for today. That is how to manifest certain things in your life. And I'm probably going to do a different manifestation video too, because I have other methods that I've used that have also worked as well when I needed something fast or I needed something to get off my chest, like I wanted some form of clarity or like things to happen right away and not wait until I got home after work or something like that. It's just, but I have different things and techniques that I can show you. But thank you guys so much for coming and visiting me and joining me on this video. I hope that you try it and that it works for you. And if it does, please leave your comments down below and let me know, what did you do? And if you did something a little different, or if you added a little something else, what did you do? How did you do it? Did it help you? And if so, share your story. Share how it helped manifest your finances, your love life, your career, your spiritual side, whatever it is. I would love to hear from you. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and clean up and go ahead and keep on manifesting, everybody. Thank you so much. You guys have a blessed night. Bye.